Hello everyone, thanks for coming back. In today's video, I am going to be adding some encouraging words to several masks that I made. These are reusable fabric face masks that are washable, so you can wash these. So I made several of these for my friends and family, but I want to add an encouraging word on each of them just to give it a little something extra. So to add these encouraging words to my mask, I'm going to be adding IronOn, and I'm going to be cutting the words using my Cricut Joy. And I am also going to be using a Cricut mat, which is going to protect my surface from the heat. And I'm also going to be using the Cricut mini EasyPress. This is the smallest EasyPress that they have. And it comes with a base as well. And I am also using a weeding tool from Cricut, and as well as a tweezer to help me grab the IronOn to peel it off. And I am also using the Smart IronOn in color gray. This Smart IronOn comes in the exact size that it's needed for the Cricut Joy. So now that I added all the words that I wanted to cut on Cricut Design Space, I am loading the IronOn. This is 24 inches in length, and I am just adding it to the machine and then sending it to cut. The whole process of cutting took about 25 minutes or so, but of course here I'm just going to show you a brief section of that so that you can see how everything was cut. Now that I finished cutting all the words, as you can see, I have a really long 24-inch section, and now I'm going to be weeding out all the extra stuff around the words so that I just have the words to actually iron on my mask. But the strip of the IronOn is too long, so I'm just cutting it into pieces just to make it easier for me to weed things out. So I'm just trimming the different pieces to make it easier for me, and then I'm going to start to weed out these pieces of IronOn. So now that I finished weeding the IronOn, I cut off one of the words to get it ready to put on my mask. I turned my mini EasyPress to the medium setting. I did this according to the Cricut instructions. Then I put my EasyPress mat down and then this is the word rejoice that I'm going to be ironing on my mask. According to the Cricut instructions, you're supposed to heat up the area where you're going to be ironing on for 5 seconds, and then you put your iron on, in this case my word, and then you're supposed to iron it on for 25 seconds, and then you turn it around, and then you're supposed to iron on for an additional 15 seconds. So I followed this process, but as you can see here, it did not stick. So I kept ironing on at this medium setting, and it just wouldn't stick, and I'm not sure why. And what I found out is that when I iron on black iron on the medium setting, it sticks really quickly. But this iron that I'm using is silver, so I don't know if it has to do with the color, or I'm not sure what the issue is. So I kept trying to put heat on it and put more heat on it. I don't know, I spent about 3 minutes or more, maybe 5 minutes, just going over and over again the area, and it just wouldn't stick. So what I ended up doing is turning my EasyPress to the highest setting, which it only has 3 settings: low, medium, and high. And then after turn it on to the highest setting, then it worked. I was able to stick, as you're going to see soon. So this is the part where I put my mini EasyPress to the highest setting. Then I just waited for it to heat up, and then I again went over the iron-on word, and it finally was able to stick after a while. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, to let you know that it works with the highest setting, but it just didn't work out for me in the medium setting, and I don't know why. Again, the black iron-on sticks really well in the medium setting, and it's really fast. But for this silver iron-on, it just took forever. So I just turned it up to the highest setting. So I just wanted to share with you this information in case it was helpful to you. And again, so for the rest of the next few minutes, I'm just gonna keep adding words to my mask, and I'll just show you the process. And now it's much faster with this higher setting. So here are all the masks that I made that I added words to. So as you can see here, I added words joy, happy, blessings, hope, kindness, courage, serenity, gratitude, kindness, strong. So I just wanted to add these words just to give it a little something special to this mask. And now I'm gonna be able to give it to my friends and family. And also, as you can see here, the color that I chose for the iron-on is this silver color because I didn't want it to like jump out too much out of the mask. And also I wanted to mention something that came up for me. It was a mistake that I made. I used my iron-on press on top of my cutting mat. That's usually my working surface mat that I use for pretty much anything from cutting and creating cards, anything. So I used my EasyPress mat there, and as I was ironing on, it got really hot, and it got hotter and hotter and hotter. So after making a few masks, I noticed that when I sort of just moved the mat, my cutting mat sort of warped a little bit in the area that was really hot. So that's a mistake that I made. I should not have done the iron-on on top of my cutting mat, because it's I guess plastic. I'm not sure the exact material, but it's obviously plastic. So it warped it a little bit because it was really hot. And also the mini EasyPress, the base of the mini EasyPress also gets really hot. So the area where I had my mini EasyPress again on this cutting mat, it warped a little bit. I mean, you cannot see it that much, but it did happen. So I wanted to share this with you guys so that you are aware of this, so you don't make this mistake that I made. So after a few masks, I just ended up going to a different surface to do the rest of my mask. And here is a close-up of all of my masks. Actually, I'm just going to show you 5 of the different masks. So you can see a close-up. So this one says wisdom. I think it turned out really nice. The next one says hope. I like polka dots. That's my favorite type of fabric. This one says happy. Again, polka dots. I really like polka dots. This other one, a butterfly one, which is really nice and I really like too. It says kindness. And this last one is again another polka dot one, and it says blessings. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really had fun making this mask and adding these encouraging words. I hope this video brought you some happiness, and I will see you next time.